I don't think the cops would just fly through a stop sign, especially at a busy street like Salter. And so many, kids and people walking around here all the time.
A Winnipeg police officer caught on camera blowing through this stop sign and ramming into a van. It happened Saturday evening, and today Winnipeg police are speaking out, but they remain fairly tight-lipped. Police are investigating the incident under the province's watchdog, the Independent Investigation Unit. They say the police officer may face criminal charges.
This would be looked at to see whether or not there is some sort of culpability that could move into the criminal realm. 4
people from the van and the 2 officers were treated in hospital and released. Police wouldn't comment on how fast the police cruiser was going, but they do say the officer was going to assist another unit in the area investigating a suspicious man.
As an emergency vehicle in an emergency situation, we're allowed to disregard elements of the Highway Traffic Act. So we go through, we can go through stop signs, we can go through traffic signals at an intersection. To do that, all of it has to be done with the highest regard for public safety.
The criminal code says a driver commits an offense when they operate a vehicle in a way that's dangerous to the public, when you look at all the circumstances.
All the circumstances is another, that's a question that opens up the door a little bit to maybe potential defenses. Was the officer engaged in a pursuit? Was there a high priority call for service that they had to get to?
Now, police didn't say if this case fits the bill for a high priority call, or if the cruiser had its lights and sirens on when it approached the intersection. If we break it down frame by frame, you can see here this cruiser has its lights on. This one doesn't appear to, but we can't say for sure. And Winnipeg police won't say either. Now let's look at the van. It rolled over, but we don't know if the occupant suffered bodily harm, which is another important factor in this case.
Bodily harm in the criminal code is, any harm that's more than trifling. So a bruise, for example, could constitute bodily harm in the circumstances.
Gamby says people convicted of dangerous operation causing bodily harm generally spend several months in jail. We'll keep you updated as this investigation goes along. In Winnipeg, Stephanie Lasuk, City News.